I heard from my doula. She's a friend of mine, and she loaned me some books, and one of them was the Sears Big Baby book. So yeah, when I was pregnant, I remember reading about it and just watching her with her kids too. Just seeing her kids in the sling most times, and just very close by a lot of the times, and even still they seem so independent. So I got really curious about it.
Just, we were pregnant and doing all kinds of Google searches on the internet for everything, and it just was exactly what we were planning to do.
Likes hands too much. If she's in your hands all the time, then you'll never be able to put her down, that kind of idea. So there was a lot of pressure that I was not doing the right thing.
People just thinking that the way you do things isn't going to last.
I'm gonna crush her if I'm sleeping and all that stuff.
Okay, well, it's all fine to sleep with him when he's a month old in the bed.
Hearing her in the sling, like, is she okay in there? Is she suffocating, or just is her neck okay? And
you better start putting him in the crib now, kind of thing.
So it's kind of hard in a way to kind of fight those pressures that are telling you you're not doing the right thing, the right way.
But I don't think anybody was ever against the things that we did. They just don't see it lasting, and I kind of do. So I just have to ignore them. Comes like the religious part for us in terms of parenting is just to teach him things like kindness and respect and things like that. And I guess having then respect for your baby as a person comes from that, because they are people, and you have to. I think people forget that when they cry, it's not because they're trying to get your attention. Different things like that. There's something behind it. So it's our intention to get him baptized and to go to church when we can. And even though we don't really go to church all the time, it's still part of our lives, and I want him to grow up with spirituality. And if he decides to believe in whatever he does, that's fine with me, but I think it's important to have that aspect of your life with you. And I guess as being role models is the best way to show that. So left-wing, like really socially conscious people. Being very environmental, like we use cloth diapers, and I make a lot of his baby food. I buy most of his toys and clothes at the Goodwill, so we're trying not to spend a lot of money on new things. Most of the new things that he has are things that people have bought for him.
Take the attachment parenting, does it sort of coincide with your feminist values?
It does, but I have read the criticisms about it being too much emphasis on the mom to do the work. But I don't know. I can see where some of that comes from. At the same time, having a partner who is pretty good at sharing a lot of the duties, I don't really see that it's affecting me in that way. I always kept that criticism in my head that it's not, like, they didn't create this concept really. Like, they created the term, but the idea of it is not theirs. Like, they don't own it.